You know how building an online business can feel like you're trying to juggle like a dozen different expensive tools? It's chaos. But what if you could launch a whole sales funnel, start to finish, in just a few minutes by typing one single sentence? Well, that's the huge promise from FlexiFunnels, an AI-powered platform we're breaking down today. We're going to see if its AI copilot can actually solve some of the biggest headaches for entrepreneurs. Let's dive in. All right, first things first, let's set the stage. Anyone who's ever tried to get a business off the ground online knows exactly what I'm talking about. It can feel like you're lost in a maze of complicated and, frankly, really expensive tools. So I want you to think about all the software you're using right now. It's not just the monthly bills that are draining you, right? It's the time. It's the hours you lose trying to get one tool to talk to another. It's that creative spark you lose because of some technical glitch. It's the massive delay between having a great idea and actually getting it out into the world. And this slide just perfectly captures the problem FlexiFunnels is trying to solve. On the left, that's the old way. That's you juggling 10 plus tools, shelling out hundreds, maybe even $1,000 a month, and it still takes weeks just to get one thing live. But on the right, that's the promise. One platform, one single payment, and a launch time that you measure in minutes. So how do you get out of that chaos? Well, this is where FlexiFunnels brings in its AI copilot. And the idea here is to completely flip the script on the traditional way of building your business online. So the magic here is this super simple 4-step process. You literally start with a single prompt. Let's say, create a sales page for a fitness coaching program. The AI gets to work and builds the entire page for you. It writes the copy, it figures out the design. Then you can just chat with the AI to make changes, or if you prefer, use a familiar drag and drop editor, and then you just hit launch. And they actually put a number on it. The claim is you can go from just an idea in your head to a fully live, high-converting landing page in about 7 minutes. For any entrepreneur, that is a massive reduction in friction. That's a huge deal.
And look, it's not just them saying this. You've got industry folks like Anik Singhal, the founder of Learn, weighing in. He calls it a cost-effective, all-in-one tool that works for total beginners and seasoned pros alike, and that really gets to the heart of what they're trying to do.
Okay, but here's the thing. FlexiFunnels is trying to be way more than just a fancy page builder. The goal is to be your entire business ecosystem. So let's look at what goes beyond just building that first page. So at the center of all this is what they call the AI marketing engine. And what's really cool about this is that it's not some generic AI, It's a bunch of specialized tools that have been trained specifically on marketing data from funnels and ads that are already proven to work. So after your page is built, this thing will write your email sequences, your Facebook ads, and even the scripts for your videos. Then you get all these conversion tools that are usually a huge pain to set up and pay for separately. We're talking about social proof pop-ups, real split testing to see what works best, and even a direct integration with the Facebook conversion API for better ad tracking. These aren't just little add-ons, they're baked right into the core product. And here's a really concrete example of how powerful this is. A bump offer. That little checkbox you see on a checkout page for an extra product. Well, this chart shows that just by adding one of those, businesses can increase their average order value by over 30%. That's a huge revenue boost, and it's built right in. So with all this stuff packed in, from AI page building to all these advanced marketing tools, who is this actually for? Let's break down who would get the most out of this. If you're a course creator or a coach, this thing is designed to be your entire business in a box. You can build your sales funnels, you can sell your course, and then you can host the entire course right inside FlexiFunnels with secure member areas, progress tracking, the whole shebang. Now, if you run a marketing agency, this is all about speed and efficiency. Imagine being able to spin up entire campaigns for your clients in minutes, manage them all with sub-accounts, and give them detailed analytics. It's a powerful way to deliver results. Fast. And hey, it's not just for people selling online courses. Entrepreneurs and local businesses can use this too. You can create funnels to get leads with appointment booking, set up online ordering for a restaurant or a shop, or just test a new business idea really quickly without a massive investment. Okay, now let's get to the part that really changes the game, the lifetime deal being offered through AppSumo. This completely changes the math on what something like this should cost. So check out this table. The key thing to see here is how this whole thing scales. Tier 1 gets you started with a single website for one payment. But if you're an agency or you're planning to grow, look at Tier 3. That unlocks 6 domains, way higher traffic limits, and this is huge, 75,000 AI-generated words every month to power that marketing engine. And the price to get in the door? It starts at just $49. Let that sink in for a second. That is a single one-time payment. I mean, most of us are paying more than that every single month for just one of the tools in our tech stack. This is where it all clicks.